All right, it's time for the Wednesday whip around, and let's just stay in the Big Ten for now. Final score, Indiana 72, number 12 Purdue 67. It was in Bloomington. The Boilermakers have dropped 3 straight. Are you concerned, or is this an Aaron Rodgers relax moment?
I'm concerned. I'm concerned about Purdue. I'm concerned about your genetic makeup, GP. Are you what percentage Boilermaker are you when you woke up this morning?
I don't even know that I'm awake yet, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that might not get till we, settle into the a little SEC part of the program. Based on the rundown, I might not be completely awake till we get to the SEC part of the rundown. But I'd like to think I'm better than allowing my percentage of Boilermaker to be influenced by wins and losses. I'd like to think I'm a little better than that, like that I can ride the highs and lows with you. But I can tell you it's more enjoyable being a Boilermaker when you're not losing 3 in a row. I can tell you that for sure.
It's tough. It's tough.
It's a tough situation.
This Purdue team is strange. It's been a tough slide, whatever you want to call it.
It's a slide, according to Norlander. And I want to be clear. I don't know that I co-sign all of this that he put together. I don't know that I co-sign all of this, but I appreciate his effort. And according to him, he's going to call it a slide. So for now, until I'm willing to put in more effort, I'm going to call it a slide.
I just, of all the people on our staff, that Norlander has given that the most thought. So I think we'll just give it to him. Purdue has gone on a slide. This is their 3rd consecutive loss, and Purdue's 3-point defense is a total mess right now. During their 3-game losing streak, they gave up 9 of 20 shooting from 3-point range to UCLA. Illinois made 18 threes versus them, 18 of 38 3-point shooting. Last night, 12 threes from Indiana to sink the Boilermakers. And, after the game, Matt Painter was just kind of at a loss for words. Like, look, Indiana was tougher than us. We gave up too many open looks. We have to find guys who can do it for 40 minutes with better resolve. And I think Purdue's at an inflection point in their season where, they're trying to find guys in their rotation who can consistently bring it on defense. Right now, what they're doing isn't working, and it's certainly a sore spot for this Purdue team that was, as I might remind listeners, the preseason number 1 team in college basketball. But also I think just a highlight of just how deep and heavy the top of the Big Ten really is. And so, you can go on any given night. Indiana is not a team that I think most people would chalk up as a national title contender. But Purdue is, and Purdue went into Bloomington, end up losing. If you don't bring your best stuff on any given night, these types of results can absolutely happen.
Yeah, certainly you go back to different points in the season. Indiana shouldn't be beating Purdue. We know which team is better, but that is in-state stuff, rivalry stuff, assembly hall stuff, and you throw all that into a pot, start stirring it up. You're going to get some, I'll never be surprised if either one of those teams wins a game in this series, just based on a whole bunch of stuff. But undeniably, Purdue is not the same team that it looked like at an earlier point in this season. How about this? So 0-3 in the past 3. Goes back to January 20th. I'm a data sorter. You know that about me.
Yes.
So I went. It's probably at some point while most people were sleeping, I was sorting data. Hey, while most people were sleeping, I was sorting data. That's a fact.
That's criminal behavior, DP.
While most people were sleeping, I was sorting data and doing laundry. I did laundry at 3:00 in the morning just because I'm out of clothes. I haven't been home. I did laundry in the top floor of my hotel at 3:00 in the morning, and I was sorting data. While my clothes were drying, I was sorting data. And here's what I found. Since January 20th, Purdue is 0-3. Rated 45th at Bart Torvik. So before you think the world's falling, it's just still top 50. That's not Purdue. That's not Purdue standards, but still top 50. But here's the problem. Just as you noted, you had it exactly right. The defense rates 165th in the country in that 0-3 stretch. That is, you cannot do any of the things Purdue wants to do. Purdue should do guarding like that. So they've got to get it. They've got to get that under control. Next up is Sunday against Maryland. So if you were looking for somebody that's struggling worse than you, congrats, you found them. You know, You found them. So maybe that's a get right situation. But I guess I'll just put it this way. Did you, if I would have asked you at any point in the offseason, the preseason, KB, Purdue schedule's out, take a look. Is there a 3-game losing streak in there anywhere? They don't do that.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. They had a tough non-conference schedule, and I think they largely fared pretty well. Maybe you could talk yourself into a 3-game losing streak, but yeah, no, certainly. I had Purdue as I think probably the preseason number 2 team for me behind UConn. And yeah, this is just a tough stretch. I would say like this feels like more just a tough stretch than like maybe an exposing of Purdue. Like I still am probably buying some Purdue stock if you're selling, but this is undeniably a tough stretch, and they'll have to figure out a way to bounce out of this. I think Matt Painter can probably find a way to do that because he's done that consistently. But yeah, right now it's looking pretty ugly, and losing to Indiana, even in Bloomington last night, the way that they lost that, certainly discouraging if you're any percentage Boilermaker.
I did not expect them to ever go through a 3-game losing streak in this season. So I'm surprised by this, but I'm with you. I think I'd buy Purdue stock if you're selling. I'll believe in the program. I'll believe in the coach. I'll believe in the All-American in the backcourt, the All-American in the front court. Like we're not guessing with this team. Like with St. John's, like you're kind of like, well, can they be great? Like, like they're playing better now, and they've won. They've got a little winning streak going, and but you're still kind of just guessing, wondering if it can become something you haven't quite seen yet. We've seen Purdue be great. I trust they can get back there and probably will soon.